Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Polly's Pretties. Yes, I still look this old. Okay. So, we're going to go into some Happy Mail first. Got some Happy Mail right here. And no, I'm not going to swig it around and show you names and dates and da-da-da. Okay. So, I had played along with a trivia question on YouTube. And I think I'm going to pronounce this right, I hope. The person's YouTube name was Brydazzle7588. Okay, and they asked when I won their trivia what I would like a picture of, and so they sent me this beautiful picture they colored, and I wanted to give them credit. Obviously, I don't like taking credit for anybody's work. So this is the beautiful picture they sent me, and I think this is just stunning. I love it. It's beautiful. Thank you so much. And I plan on putting that in with my pictures. So that is the first thing. That was the beautiful Happy Mail. I'm going to sit it right here for now because I don't want addresses showing. Okay, the next thing is I got a white bag. This was a temu order I made back there. And it didn't come, 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 and now it came. So, we're going to get into it. Why? Because I want to put all this away where it needs to go before little things get lost. Okay, I think I got it. I got everything. Yeah, okay. Alright, so that is the end of that. Blah, blah, blah. Garbage to garbage. Okay, so I got a bunch of crud. Crud. Listen to me. Like, that's really what it is. No, it's not. Okay. So, I don't even know where to start with this. Okay, let's start with these, because these are cute, and they're little, and they're tiny, and they're beautiful, and yeah. So, I've been looking at appliques, because you can use appliques in a lot of different ways. You don't have to just use this as an applique. So, I found these little leaves, and here's what they look like. And they weren't a bad price, and I thought, well, I can use stuff like that in my crafting. So I got those. We're going to pop in there for a minute. Then, anybody who's been around me long enough knows that if it's little and it's cute, I probably want it. So I found, and these are actually, what do they call them? Nail art gem? Not really gems, nail art decorations. But they're little tiny. I'm trying to get one out here so you can see just what one looks like. This. Oh, there we go. That. It's a nail art bat. And I got a little package of these because I thought, well, I can use those on things. And little bats are cute. So, there we go. Then I got... Everything's over. I got two of these. We'll do these. So I got two of these. And these are, I think, was it 1 yard? I don't know if it'll tell me now. Yeah, I think these are 1 yard. And it's just real pretty little trim. I'll pull it out here so you can see a little bit of it here. But it's just a little pretty trim, little pink pretty trim. Like, oh boy, that's not showing up. Okay, light, we're gonna work different. There you go. Now maybe, well, it still doesn't look pink. But anyway, that's what I got. I got 2 packages of it, so I got like effectively 2 yards. But I thought it was cute, and I don't really go, usually for pinks and yellows, I don't really go for that, so why not? Okay. Then, as you know, I have a little collection of bows there, but I didn't have any bows with little, I don't know which way to show you this, little bows, and these have little ribbon roses on the center of the bow. So I got a pack of those. I thought they were cute. Don't know what I'm going to use them on yet, but I'll figure out something. Okay, then I got, there they are, these, I don't know, how do I get this turned so you can see one? Maybe, there we go. These little tiny flowers, and they have little, like, diamond-looking pieces in the center. Like a little gem or something, and I got some of those, and they're different colored. So I thought that would be fun to use. And all this stuff was on sale. Like, that's that's the truth of the truth. It was on sale, and that's why I did it. I was trying to find all the fabric-y stuff, but I think I'm just going to have to go with it as it is. Next, I got, and these are really tiny too. They're flat-back cabochons, but they're little tiny bears holding a little heart, and the heart says, "Love me." So there's those. Then I got these cabochons, which I'm going to try to get one so we can see it. These are little frogs on lily pads. And I thought they were cute, and well, y'all know the story of frogs. I don't think I need to go into that again. So I got that. Then let's do these. These were totally random. Like, I got these because they were cute and they were on sale. And I didn't even think about this collab at the time. But these are little embroidery patches, but they're bees. So those may end up getting used in some of our bee stuff here. Next, we're going to go into this, which, oh my goodness, they're so big and hard for me to get moved. I just want one. Okay, I'm going to have to open the bag. Just going to have to. These guys are kind of big. And I wanted these for the steampunk thing, but they didn't have one sale then. So they're like a bronze or kind of coppery like sun. And I thought they were neat. They're charms. So got a bag of those. And then I got a bag of these flatback cabochons. And if you've ever watched Nightmare Before Christmas, you will know this gentleman. It is the Oogie Boogie. But I thought he'd be cute for Halloween. So that's that. And while we're on the kick of Halloween, let's just get into this. These are beads. I'm going to take one out here. Hopefully. Maybe. If my hands and everything work with me. And they're acrylic. Come on now. Work with me. Come on, guy. But they're little ghosts. They're just little, teeny little ghosts. And the hole in these isn't overly huge. I'm trying to show you right here. Like, that's the hole in the guy. Okay? But they have these, and they're just cute. Like, I don't know. They're cute. And like I said, they were on sale. So, hey, I like to buy on sale. So I got a little bag of those. Figured I could play with them at Halloween. Then, if I can get a hold of this one, I got these charms. And why? Because they're cute. That's my reason, and I'm sticking to it. So these are just little bunnies. And it's got a little pink tail. Check him out. I thought he was adorable. So that's what I got there. And then next, we have... I don't want to do those till a little bit here in a little bit. So we're going to stick those over there. And that one. And that one and that one. Anyway. So the next one I got was these little teeny tiny ones. And I kind of thought they were slightly bigger when I ordered them. But they're fine. I will use them as they are. Thank you very much. But if I can get it out of here, I'll show you what they are. This was a little bag of... Oh my goodness, yes. These are tiny. They're little ladybugs. So I got a little bag of those. And they're still usable, so hey, I ain't complaining. Then, maybe these ones. Okay. I also had hoped to have these for the steampunk thing, but you know what? Didn't happen that way. I got them now, so hey, we'll revisit steampunk at a later date. Just like I said, we'll revisit the fairy at a later date. Because we will, because I love that stuff. And the prompts will be different. So, these are little flowers, and they're charms. But you can add something to the center if you wanted to. So I got a little bag of those. So there's that. And then we'll go with... I'm not taking these out of the bag, people. I'm sorry. These are little tiny... You've heard of those water drop beads? That's what these are. And I thought they were like at least my pinky size. But here's all the bigger they are. These are like micro mini beads. So I'm not going to take them out of the bag. I'm sorry. I do not want that all over my desk and floor. So there's that. And then, okay. Then I got these beads. Why? Because I thought they were unique. And I don't mind acrylic beads. I know some people do. Some people absolutely hate acrylic beads, and that's cool. If that's not your thing, that's cool. These are little leaves. They look like this. And they, too, have a smaller hole. They're not real big. But I thought they were really unique and different. And I liked them, so why not? Especially when they're on sale. So I got a little bag. Alrighty. Next up, not you. Okay, next up is these. And these aren't really charms, per se. Doesn't mean they won't end up that way. I got a bag of keys. And these are actual, real, true metal keys. They're not flat. They are keys. But I thought they might be usable for dangles and different odd bits. And these are all different colors. I mean, right here's the front of them. You can see there's a green one in there. There's silver. There's copper. There's gold. And then this great big one was in there. And I'm trying to build little pieces like that in my stash that I don't have. Like I have no keys. None. And I'm completely out of gears now. I have no metal gears. So I'm trying to slowly, as I can, catch stuff on sale and can get to it. I'm trying to get things like that laid in for when I do these challenges. Okay, so the next one I'm going to show you, and I got this for a particular reason, for a later date. Let me see if I can get one of each, maybe. Well, let's just pour a whole bag out. Okay, so here's one, and you may not be able to see the design on it. It's a coffin, it has a cross. So there's some like that are black like that. There's some like this to have the black. Man, I can't hold on to these things. That are the black and gold, and these are charms. And then here's the other one. Okay, whoop. Now I'm gonna throw them all away. Look at me. This is why I don't put them in my hand. Then here's a little red one with the silver. And I got those with a particular idea in mind for later. But I know I have to buy things when I see them, when I can, when I have the money. So that's that. That's the coffin charms. All right, let me see where I've got to. All right, let's go with these. Maybe I can get this open. Oh, this is one of those bags. Yeah. All right, well, let's just do it. Do it to it. Okay. Maybe. Can I get my finger in there? There we go. Maybe. Oh my god. Pardon me. Okay, so these are flowers. And this is all the bigger they are, guys. But I'm still going to use them. They're all different colors. I thought they were cute, and I like flowers. So, that's that. We are getting there, guys. We're getting there. Okay, yeah, I got to rip this one open, too, so you can see it. This is also possibly for a later date. That's what I'm thinking. These are charms, but let me get my fingers out of the way. These are dolphins, as you can see. And I'm not telling you the ideas behind these things. I'm just saying for later dates. So there's one. And keeping on that same track, we're going with number 2 here. And these are cute, I think. These are little seahorses. So, now we have dolphins and seahorses. Are you suspicious yet? I would be. Okay, I'm not done. We're going to get into this one. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, so this guy is an octopus. Yes, he is. Look at him in all his glory. Okay, so now we have a dolphin, we have seahorses, and an octopus. But I'm not done. So now, in this bag, we have Le Crab. He is the crab. So dolphins, seahorses, octopuses, and crabs. All water animals. Alright, but I'm not done. We're going to go into the stamps next. Alright, so we're going to do this stamp because I said. And hopefully, I'll just use this envelope maybe, so you can see better. We have mermaids. Yes, we do. So, there's the mermaids. And then I have one more stamp, and this one, you may look at me and go, what do you need that for? Because I need that, because I'm not one of those people that remembers. So this is for the back of ATC cards. And it has like title, artist, contact, date, and number. Yes. And you stamp it onto the back of your ATC cards, and then people know, who made it, when, so. So that's the only 2 stamps I got in the whole bunch. We're going to lay them up there for a minute. All right, then we're going to move to dies. And you're going to laugh because I was completely off the beaten path. I always am. Anyway, so this die is to make tags, but it's not just any tag. Easel Bunny. I didn't have anything like that I thought was super cute, so now I have super cute. Okay. I'll lay it there. Now this next one, this is my favorite guy from Nightmare Before Christmas. He is my favorite. It is Zero, of course. Had to have him. He was so cute. I love Zero. And then, guys, we're going back to childhood days. We are. And I just can't help it. I'll tell you who my favorite is when I get there. We got some Winnie the Pooh. Okay? And then we have Piglet. And then there was Eeyore. And now we get to my favorite. He is T-I-double-G-R. Yes, he is. That's Tigger. Love this guy. I'm telling you, that's one of my spirit animals. Okay, then next, I was watching Hazy Crazy Art, I think is the name of the channel. And she did like a masterboard deal, and then she used silicone coasters and made designs on it with paint. And man, oh man, oh man, it just sent me off the deep end. I was like, okay, got to get me some of that and got to try it. Now, granted, she has a jelly plate, which I do not, but that's okay. I'm still going to work with it anyway. So I found some silicone coasters, and they weren't bad prices, and I thought, okay, let's try it. So the first one I got was this beautiful leaf. Leafy. So I figured, hey. Leafy. Then I got this beautiful flower one, and look at the design on this. Will that not be beautiful? Yes. Then I got this beautiful flower. Yes, I like flowers. So I got this flower. Okay. And then I had to do this. If you know me, you just, yeah. Okay, so we have us a floor leaf clover. Yes, we'll do. Okay, and then these two came together in a pack. Yes, dear.
Flowers ain't got nothing on you.
Oh,
you're more beautiful than a flower.
Oh, get out of here. Go away, you crazy stalker. That was the crazy stalker. Anyway, I got these two in the same. He's gonna make me laugh. I got these two in the same package, and I figured that the design on these was kind of cool. How it has like the triangle, but it also has like a diamond, and it's got the octagon, and I just thought these would be neat to use and try. So there's those. And then we're down to the final piece. Ta-da! Did y'all think? Really? Come on. It's stickers. Okay, so let's get into these, because these are Halloween, my friends. And let me tell you, oh, I am happy with this pack. Oh, I'm happy. Okay? Like, that ain't even a joke. I thought I heard you in here. Hello, sweet boy. So I'm going to show you these. These are cute. And they were like 76 cents, I think. So there's the lantern. I thought it was adorable. We got a spider web and spiders. We have a tombstone. Ooh. We have a jack-o'-lantern. I'm going to call this guy a werewolf because, yeah. This guy reminds me of just craziness. It just does. It does. Like the old horror movies and stuff it did. And I love this one. I know I shouldn't, but I do. I like it. And then we have these bottles, which I think are just adorable. They're cute. I love it. And then we have this beautiful ghost. We have this cross. We have, I don't understand why these are in here, but okay. There's a goat. Here's some pretty stars. Another ghosty. We have a pumpkin with a paintbrush, it looks like. So maybe he's an artiste. We have a spada. We have our creepy castle. We have a Halloween cake, and his icing has melted. Now this, I'm telling you, this put me in mind of Stephen King's It the minute I saw it. Yes, baby. Pennywise. Yes, I'm a Stephen King fan. And this is our pumpkin wizard. Yes, sir. And then we have a mushroom. And we have the Crow. And we have, and I'm not sure if she's a fallen angel or if they're trying to depict her as a demon. I'm going to say fallen angel. I don't see horns or anything like that. So then we have our barren tree. We have a beautiful butterfly. And this one again, I like, yeah, really. Another head, ram's head. We have a butterfly with a skull in the center. We have our black putty tat. Here's, like, again, goat. Then we have our witch and cauldron. We have our wonderful bottle with our scary eye and our skull. We have, I'm guessing this is supposed to be a Halloween angel. That's what she looks like. And then this one just tickled my fancy. Why? Because it kind of reminds me of my daughter. Except that her hair is a different color. But yeah. Then we have, isn't he handsome? Okay, and I'm assuming this is an elf, although I'm not sure what he's doing in Halloween, but okay. And then we have a candle. And we have another cake. And then we have another wolf, and I like this wolf. Oh, yes. Then we have a lantern. We have a jack-o'-lantern with the moon and bats. And we have another bottle that looks like a potion bottle with a potion in it on fire. We have the Reaper himself. Yes, we do. We have this really cute, odd little monster. And he's cute and odd. We have a jack-o'-lantern lollipop. We have a witch's hat. We have a jack-o'-lantern. We have another tombstone. Another jack-o'-lantern on a heart or star. Jeez, learn your stuff, Polly. A witch flying across the moon. A jack-o'-lantern pot, which I thought was cute. And another Halloween cake. And that, my friends, is it. That was my Temu haul. Like I said, I went. They had a sale, and I was like, okay, well, let me go look. And at first, I didn't plan on anything because I was like, well, probably not anything that I would want on sale, you know. And then I started seeing all these cute little things, and I was like, oh, wait a minute here. So yeah, I gave in to the ghost. But like nothing in this haul was expensive. I tell you, I didn't even go above $3. Um, I literally stayed on the cheap side, and for some of you that may be a turnoff. But I like the stuff. I think it's pretty. I don't have any issues with it. And I plan to use it. So, I mean, I'm trying to get my stash built up for each holiday and stuff because, like, yeah, holidays are always a place where I run out. Like, especially, and my friend Tony can tell you, Halloween and Christmas, yeah, I got to replenish that all the time because those are my things. So, that's why I was looking at the cute little ghost beads. I thought they were adorable. I mean, would that not be cute to either make, like, maybe if you made earrings, or if you make, like, a dangle for a book, you know, or something like that. I thought they were just really cute. And I know acrylic isn't everybody's thing. A lot of folks like glass beads, and hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, if glass is your deal, hey, good job. I don't care. I like all beads. So, yeah. I'm not a picky person like that. I'm thankful for what I can get when I can get it. So, if anyway, I hope you liked the haul. If you have any questions about any of it, you know, please ask. I do plan to come and do a video and show you. Let me get a hold of the right things. There we go. I do plan to do a video and come and show you how I'm going to use these silicone coasters. And that's what these are. They're listed as silicone coasters to put your drink on. But that is not how I'm going to use mine. So, yeah, be ready. It'll be another video, guaranteed. So, yeah, I mean, you know, this is all stuff for me to put in my stash and work with and do challenges with and things like that. Now that I'm getting into these challenges heavier, which I really thank everybody for, especially all of my friends that have been taking part in mine. PewDiePie Designs, Emily's Crochet and Crafting, I think is the name of it. Emily, I'm sorry if I butchered it. Tony's Magical Arts and Crafts. Then there's Odds and Ends, which is Audrey. Um, there's I'm gonna mess this up and miss people. I guarantee it. There's Barbie Daily, Rural Life in the Valley. Like I'm learning a lot from these ladies when they do these collabs I host. Like I go to their channel. I do. I go to their channel and I watch their videos, and I watch it from start to finish. Okay, it's not just turned on in the background and let it run. I literally sit and watch them, and I am learning so many things. Like that is how I learned about these glitter paints. It is how I learned. No kidding. It is how I learned about the Inca Gold. Thank you, ladies, so much because I love that stuff. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's how I'm learning about a lot of different things here. And things like I never would have thought to look up Inca Gold. Why? But now that I've tried it, oh yeah. Okay. I would never thought to go get glitter paint like this. Why? But now that I've used it, yeah, let's go. There's things like that I'm learning, like, and it's, I don't know, to me it's interesting. Okay? To me it is. It's interesting. It's like, why would I go get something like this when I've never used it? To try it. To see if I can do it. Because if I can make art with something like that, why not? Seriously. And the way I saw it used, I mean, she took acrylic paint and you put it on your jelly plate, and then you take a brayer, one of these guys, and this guy's ugly, so please forgive him. He's been used and loved. But you take one of these guys and you roll it through the paint, and then you roll it on this guy, and then you put this down on your paper like you would a stamp. And it turns out, well, hers did. Hers turned out amazing. And like I said, I think that was Hazy Crazy Art, I think was the name of the channel. And I watched her and I thought, oh my goodness, I gotta try this. You know, do I have that kind of stuff? No, I don't, because it's not something I thought of. So I went and looked and they were on sale. I'm like, hey, no better time to try something than if it's on sale. And if I hate it, I don't have to buy anymore. But if I love it, it will help us all. So that's why I did it. Like a lot of the stuff I buy on sale, some of the stuff like I've never used any beads like this. I think they're cute. I never used them. I've never used tiny little flowers like these. I've always used bigger flowers. And I used to make my own flowers. So yeah, I mean, like, hey, why not use some of this stuff, see how it works, you know? And that's what I'm about. That's really where I'm at, figuring out stuff, learning how to use it, getting taught stuff by other people, because that's how we grow as crafters. It is. I mean, like, I never used chipboard. Like, this is no kidding. I never used chipboard until, was it a year ago? I think it was a year ago. I had never used chipboard. And then I found it, and wow, boom, yeah, I'm sold. Um, I never made these great big tags like this one. Okay, and then I started making them. Oh yeah, I like that. You know, I didn't know about shaped tags. Something so simple. So for me, it's a learning journey because I didn't come into this as a paper crafter. When I joined the crafting community, I crocheted. I was trying to teach myself how to knit, which we don't even want to go there. And I did patchwork quilting. That's what my background was, and I made crocheted doll dresses for the big bed dolls. That's what I did. I didn't know anything about paper crafting. I didn't know about making cards and scrapbooks and junk journals, and believe me, I'm still learning. I'm still learning. So yeah, I still consider myself a novice with all that. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I go watch other channels and I learn. Okay, like even with beading, I'm completely a novice there. Okay, I got a lot to learn there. So yeah, I mean, like that's why I do this kind of stuff, is I learn from people and then I want to try it to see if I can do it. And then if I can do it, it gives me another way to craft, to create. So anyway, that's why I did it. And like I said, it was a sale, so everything was more than half off. I think it was like 60, 68. It was a weird number. It was like 68 or 72 or something percent off of the regular prices. And that's another reason why I did it, because things were knocked down big time, and I thought, hey, why not? So anyway, this is my Temu haul. Now I gotta put it all away. Anybody want to come help? So, I think if anybody came in this craft room and looked, they'd run out screaming. It's not as organized as you might think. So, but anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go get off here, put this stuff away, clean up the mess on my desk, and see what else I can do. Test out my stamps, of course, because I always test out stamps when I get them. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Sometimes that's why this little guy becomes your best friend. So, and I'm not kidding. I have stamps that's the only way I use them, because they don't work any other way. So anyway, that being said, y'all, I hope you have a brilliant, wonderful, and happy day. I hope that you have had some kind of joyous reason in your day to smile. And please, please smile. It makes people wonder what you're up to. I mean, come on. Hug somebody, anybody, everybody. I don't care. Hug the Fruit Loop dealer. Seriously. And please, I don't care where you're at in the world, please stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. I'm not saying you gotta be jumping for joy, but hold your head up, put a smile on your face, and keep on trucking on. Till next time, thank you so much for spending some time with me. Thank you for caring to look at what I got. And thank you for just being there. Till next time, bye bye.